Hey, squirrely little adventurers. How's it going? Tattooed Squirrel here. So today we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to do a walkthrough on some of the placement of recovery gear in the Armadillo Designs squareback hardtop. So stick with me and we'll show you a few things on where I place my recovery gear. Alright, so let's talk about a few things as far as recovery gear goes in the Armadillo Designs squareback hardtop. So let me flip you around here and we'll show you. Obviously you got your 2-gallon fuel can on the outside on the molly panels. On the driver's side I have the fire extinguisher, a couple of ratchet straps, jumper cables, 2 winch rings that I used, 1 molly clip and some M8 125 all thread. These are good space, good utilization of the molly panel as well. Good leather gloves, a couple of soft shackles, got a couple of soft shackles here, and then of course my fast fid is my Factor 55 fast fid for trail repairs of my winch. You'll notice this little bag hanging in here. This is my Meraki hammock, and then we'll move around to the other side, but this is just the way that I have my setup on the driver's side. Good utilization of the cubby space and wasted space with the factory hardtop. So now as we come over here to the passenger side, I actually have my GoPro mount on this side. That's just, it can be put anywhere actually you want. I have one on the rear portion molly panel as well. So let's get this unlocked. Get this opened up for you. And inside here we have the 4-tire EasyFlate Hyperflex inflation hose kit, as well as the Moab Auto Air from EasyFlate. So on the passenger side I keep the off-road air compressor. That's the best utilization for this cubby space on this side. That's just my opinion. So you can set yours up however you want. I just have my off-road air compressor on the passenger side. So we'll take you around back here. I have the Armadillo Designs flag mount / radio antenna mount on the rear of the molly panels. And I also have the GoPro mount, which faces the GoPro towards the rear. So while I'm back here, let's take a little walk through. I have the Gobi roof rack. I have a couple of Baja Designs S1s mounted in each corner. And then I am running the 36-inch XK Glow chase bar. There's several different settings on that. And that bar, I actually really like that bar. I have mine actually tied into the factory wiring harness. So when I turn this on, I have brake lights, hazard lights, left and right turn signal lights using this bar. And my push button is up under the kick pad inside the cab for the changing the actual amber chase bar that's inside the center of XK Glow's chase bar light. So on the passenger side, I'm running a open road 4x4 270 awning. It's a 7-footer, 6-footer, I believe. 6-footer, I believe. I do have the hammer built tailgate reinforcement with the Gorilla Whips quick detach and spring. So let's see if I can get this opened up. Inside the back here we have the dual shelf system. So I have the bottom shelf. Obviously I have it mounted to where it's horizontal with the rest. And then I have the smaller upper shelf at the very top. So if you notice the back of the recovery rings, I do have a MOLLE clip with the all thread. So then you work your way up here. You have your Monster Hooks 7/8 Zeus built-in shackle off-road recovery rope. This thing is on point. So if you want to get your hands on one of these Monster Hooks ropes, go ahead and head on over to Monster Hook Off-Road, and you can actually save yourself some money by using coupon code SQRL. So moving on, let's move back up to the top shelf. The top shelf, I have some road flares. I have a 30-foot basically recovery strap that I keep up there just in case. I've got my AC cord for my set power refrigerator, and just some shop towels in my little bag here. I also keep my cover my plate on my shelf for future use. And then on the MOLLE panel on the back window, I'm running just a small first aid kit. So there's a couple things that I will add. I do have this here, it's an inverter, 2000 watt inverter I think is what that one is. So you can pretty much plug anything you want in right there while you're out and about. Try to keep a chair all the time in my Bronco. There's a couple of things that I like to keep. Wipes, obviously, those to clean your hands up. A couple of straps. Some of you will have noticed that I do have coming, may or may not have leaked that out, but I do have some panels for the front that will actually turn this into a wall. So there are two separate panels, one left, one right, and it's MOLLE section. Those are actually at the powder coater right now, and those will hold probably, I'm thinking, a shovel and a axe. So the one thing when you start adding stuff to the rear panel is you do need to update your struts to get heavier struts. They definitely don't like having anything really heavy hanging off of there. So, but you can get those. Armadillo Designs some heavier duty struts for the rear panels. So there's a couple things that I'm looking at. We're looking at maybe doing something different for the recovery boards or back here on the back glass. On my driver's side, I do have another one of the antenna mounts with the handy flag bottom quick detach mount here. So there's a lot of good things that you can utilize. I mean, obviously with the Gobi roof rack, you can pretty much put whatever you want up there, and that thing has been awesome. I have used this to haul wood. I have used this to haul all kinds of stuff. So it's a really good system. Coming down here, we're running Warhorse's upper lower ditch light brackets with some Baja Designs S1s for the lowers and some Road Shock Edge 4-inch from Harbor Freight for the ditch lights. I'm also running the Rugged Radio external antenna. So we'll go over here. Obviously running the Ford Performance worn Xeon 10S along with one of the Badlands shackles, and again fog lights, the Baja Designs S1s. Down here I'm running moose knuckle split shackles. These things are really cool. So there's a couple of those. Coming up to the gear shade limb risers that I have had powder coated my accent color with the grabber blue, the same as the black diamond Ford accent color. Again, the Warhorse upper and lower ditch light brackets, 4-inch Road Shocks S1, and then just the factory rock rails that are powder coated in my accent color. Oh, let's back up here. I forgot to mention these. So on my Eibach coilovers, I am running the Super Spring International coil spring sumo spring, as well as the buster brace down there. I am running Bach built aluminum upper control arms. I do have the JKS max tire kit. Moving back here to the rear, and you've got the sumo spring in the rear and the coil sumo spring in the rear as well. So we're running Vision X off-road wheels, obviously with my trim ring bolts being accent color, some Apex Designs valve cap, quick air release valve caps, obviously. So that's just a quick walk around on the squirrel build to show you where things are going. A lot of stuff, some of this stuff will change, I'm sure some of it will change. Got all my companies that working with here. It's a good build. It's a good clean build. There's some things inside like the Armadillo's design door pockets. Running the Bullet Point Rubigrid system with phone holder, 2 GoPro holders, mobile radio holder, and then just a gear keeper. I do have my personal overhead molly. That's where old Sergeant Sprocket likes to hang out, right there. I have a new design that I'm working on for the overhead molly. Hopefully that'll be coming soon. And that's pretty much it. I mean, as far as like what I have, you know, Ford did a pretty good job, you know, with the accent colors with the Black Diamond edition. They used a lot of grabber blue accents throughout, even down to the stitching in the seats, the marine grade vinyl seats. So there'll be some, oh yeah, kit brackets. These are hammock brackets for the Armadillo Designs hardtop. It's kind of hard to see it up there. Also running the Mic Tuning 12 space wireless controller. So I can actually pull this controller down, no wires, turn it on. I can turn all my lights on wirelessly. The good thing with the Armadillo Designs hardtop is you can actually drill into it, which I put some riv nuts and mounted my McTuning switch up here out of the way, so I still have good access to it, and it's not in the way. I'm also running my dash cam. I always run a dash cam. That's the Nextbase 622GW. It's a really good camera. So these are just some of the things that I have in my build. So Sergeant Sprocket hangs out with me in here. He's pretty much been with me on all of my excursions as of last year. So hopefully we'll get to do a little more stuff. Hang out with some of the Bronco peeps. Bronco Palooza's coming up in June, so hope to see everybody there. That'll be another fun one again. A lot of cool things with the Bronco Palooza. So there's a lot of events, a lot of just fun times to be had. So stay tuned. We'll get some more videos out. We'll see. Hey guys, just want to thank you for watching. Head on over to Instagram, check out Tattooed Squirrel. Follow, share, like the videos, and we'll see you next time. Tattooed Squirrel out.